Under Grand Prince Dmitry, Moscow had grown rich and allied itself with old adversaries. Together, the Rus allies were ready to challenge the dominance of the Mongols and stopped paying them tribute. On the banks of the River Don, Dmitry would stake his life on being the first Rus leader to defeat the Horde in battle. Arriving at Kulikovo, Prince Dmitry and his army would rendezvous with allied forces from all principalities loyal to Moscow. Together, they would challenge more than a century of Mongol dominance. He would also ride to his allies, who were awaiting their battle orders.
Сейчас. Живу службы ради. Приготовляйтесь. Служите рад, если. Поведувы. Приготовляйтесь, наказы исполнять.
The villagers pledged all the soldiers they could spare, strengthening Dmitry's position against the Horde.
Восстание. Выступайте доблестно, воине! Исполнено будет. Посмотрите оружие. Наступаем! Долг несть бремя. Сейчас. Приготовляйтесь, идем! Оружие готовите! Наступаем! Исполнено будет. Выступайте доблестно, воине! Исполнено будет! Живу службы ради. Долг несть бремя.
Dmitry delivered the battle orders to his allies. They would take up position on the Smolka river fords and ready themselves for the enemy's arrival. With a loyal army assembled, Dmitry began the march north to meet the enemy in battle.
Исполнено будет. Поведувы. Идти надобно поскору. Таков наказ есть. Восстанете, воине. Идти надобно поскору. Таков наказ есть. Поведувы. Выступайте доблестно, воине. Восстанете, воине.
Dmitri would oversee the battle with his own detachment of fighters, moving to support any ford crossing that seemed at risk of being overwhelmed. As Mongol war drums sounded through the fog, Dmitri and his men steeled themselves for the arrival of the horde. The Rus were emboldened by this first small victory and stood firm on the Smolka River, ready for the enemy's next attack. Civilians from the province, although unable to fight, vowed to construct defenses for Dmitri, should he need to fall back from the northern fords. Allied villages had finished constructing a line of defenses, which Dmitri could choose to fall back to if he lost the fords.
Восстанете, воине! Долг несть бремя. Живу службы ради. Идти надобно поскору. Таков наказ есть. Выступайте доблестно, воины! Восстаньте, воины!
Dmitri and his Rus allies held the fords and eliminated the Mongol vanguard. While the enemy regrouped after the initial skirmish, the prince ordered the Rus to fall back to the hilltop defenses behind them. As they retreated, nearby Rus provinces mustered additional forces to Dmitri's side.
Поведу вы! Восстанете, воине! Время действовать! Выступайте доблестно, воине! Исполнено! Идти надобно поскору. Таков наказ есть. Сейчас.
In planning to face the horde, Dmitri had called upon a cavalry detachment to stage an ambush. He received word that his reinforcements had begun to arrive and bided his time for the right moment to call them to battle. In desperation, Dmitri called in the cavalry force, even though they were not yet at full strength.
На коне, латницы! Латницы, смели и готовятся! Идти надобно поскору, таков наказ есть. Готовы будете, воины!
With the terror of the horde on their doorstep, Rus villagers once again rushed to construct more defenses, this time on the banks of the Don River. The two great armies clashed in the fog, but Dmitri's men stood firm.
Служите, рад, яс. Посмотрите оружие. Наступаем. Сейчас. Идти надобно поскору. Таков наказ есть. Живу службы ради. Вижу ворога!
The Mongol numbers dwindled as the Rus struck down their ranks. Seeking an even stronger position, Dmitry ordered his forces to fall back to the Don River, where his allies had constructed new defenses. As the Rus fell back, a fresh detachment of reinforcements joined the fight.
Отступить к Дону! Поведу вы. Приготовляйтесь, а наказы исполняйте. Выступайте доблестно, воине. Готовы будете, воине. Живу службы ради. Восстанете, воине. Оружие готовите! Наступаем!
Вижу ворога!
Победи! Выступайте доблестно, воине! Служите, брат!
Вижу ворога! Капитан ворога!
Оружие готовите! Наступаем!
With their backs to the River Don, the Rus held their ground in a last stand against their ferocious enemy.
Бережем Москву! Идти надобно поскору, таков наказ есть. Восстанете, воине! Поведу вы! Исполнено будет! Приготовляйтесь! Видим! Смотрите, приготове суть! Живу службу! Оружие готовите! Наступаем!
Противный слиз стоит!
In the last gasps of the desperate battle, the Rus would not back down. It would be victory or death.
Победа или смерть! Долг несть бремя.
For the first time in over 100 years of subjugation, the armies of the Rus defeated the Mongols in battle. For 3 days and nights, Prince Dmitri buried the fallen in the fields of Kulikovo. He became known as Donskoy, the victor at the River Don.